All right, my friends, gather around. It's time for another fireside chat. I have my drum here with me today because I want to talk about a lesson that it showed me that might be relevant to some of you as well. I picked this drum up in Peru in 2023, coming up on 3 years now, hard to believe. And this drum actually was kind of a synchronicity that ended up bringing me to this place and connecting me with my friend Zelda. During my travels over the past couple of years, this drum has been sitting in storage. I didn't travel with it. And I pulled it out of storage a few months back and opened it up and found that all this dust was coming out of the drum bag. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I looked at the drum and there was all these little insects, these little worms that were like eating the drum. And I thought that, it was ruined. My friend Zelda was like, immediately take this drum out of the house because apparently these insects are very problematic. So I immediately took it outside and was prepared to just part ways with it and be done, so that it wasn't a threat to anything else, either here or in my storage unit. Thankfully, Zelda called me out on that and was like, why are you so quick to dispose of something, especially something that's, a tool, a sacred item like a drum? It might be an invitation to take a look at yourself and see, are you like that with other areas of your life? Are you very quick to cut ties? And I had to admit that while I've improved in my younger days, I was very non-attached in my relationships and was very quick to just cut ties and be rid of people and return back to lone wolf status. I didn't form deep connections, so it was very easy for me to just dispose of connections and relationships. And the drum was reflecting that to me, how there's still an aspect of myself. And I think there's also, in this consumerist world of easy come easy go items, especially in the developed Western world, where we can very easily get things, that it's easy to just be like, all right, well, there's something wrong with this, and rather than try and save it, I'm just going to dispose of it and get something else, you know. Returning back to the relationships, I have worked over the years to open myself up and view relationships and friendships as like tending to a garden. I have connections that I water on a regular basis. I have friendships that I water regularly, weekly at least. And then I have others that are more like succulents and they don't need as much attention. But there's still the connection there. And when we do connect, it's like no time has passed at all. And so I view my relationships and friendships and connections in a much different way. And as I have opened myself up, my heart up to other people, I am much, much less likely to just quickly cut ties with people. Even if we hit a rough patch, I'm more likely to put in the effort and the time to salvage that connection and that relationship. And so, coming back to my drum, we did some work. Thankfully, my drum is currently insect free. I think it's going to make it. And happily ever after, this sacred tool is back at full strength. Maybe lost a little bit of fur, but otherwise, our connection is strong again. And I'm grateful for that. And I'm grateful for the reminder and the teaching that it provided me to value sacred connections and not be so quick to dispose of them if they're not perfect. All right, maybe this little story and teaching is relevant to you and your life and gives you an invitation to look at how you navigate your connections and relationships. Until next time, be well, my friends.